YouTube live up now as well. Hopefully the audio levels are good. I had to mess with my settings again, so hopefully it's all right. Let me actually make sure this is live on the YouTube side. All right, cool. We are indeed live over there. Sick. Right. So, music be gone. Game come back. All right. I don't know how today's gonna go. We are working on... Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Why is that so big now? I swear I just fixed that before I went live and it decided to go big on me. Alright, hold on. Let me just... Okay, so... We're trying some speedruns today. I'm just realizing I didn't open up my funny little... stream avatar so you guys can be on screen. Give me a second. This will not take long. What about launches? Yeah. Game, are you okay? Speedrunning. We're working on the Crash Team Racing 80% skipless. We've only done... That says free. I made an attempt earlier just to make sure my hotkey still worked. We've only done 2 runs so far. And we've gotten our time down to a 1:05.11. Now, I have been doing a bit of off-stream practice. Not much, but some. I reckon I can get that down to a sub 1:05 today. I don't know if it'll take 1 or 2 runs though. Because there are a few tracks I'm still not like fully consistent on. But I think I can do a bit better than I did in my PB run. It's just a matter of actually giving it a go. And then after that, if there's enough time, I was also doing some practice for some of the old like skips I could do for my 80% no major glitches, which I can't do in skipless. I might just raw dog an 80% NMG run later, if there's time and vibes for it. Otherwise, it's a skipless kind of day. Anyways, no warm-up. We're gonna fucking raw dog straight into it. I don't think I need a warm-up anyway. I was playing a decent amount yesterday to get some practice in. So let's see how we go. Alright. Loading. Goes away. Loading. Alright. Skip this cutscene.
Welcome to the adventure.
And it's Crash Curve time. Alright. So my best segment for Crash Curve is a 157. I reckon I can get that down. I remember in my old 80% NMG, which uses the same strats, I think I had like a 105. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to with that kind of start though. This already feels sloppy. I'm kinda tempted to reset, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. We'll just send it. We'll say this is just the warm-up run, and I'll do one more after this. That'll be the actual PB attempt. Although knowing my luck, this will end up PBing anyway. I know at least if I'm consistent, there's one track I can absolutely beat the shit out of my PB for. Let's see what we got. Okay. Slower than my PB, but not by much. 0.4 seconds behind with all the weird mistakes I was making isn't a bad start.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Alright. Go on.
The more Wumpa fruit you...
Shut your fuck. Alright. Roost Tubes time. So my best and also my PB for the segments are 2:14. I reckon I can beat that. Depends on how consistently I can get through the off-road part of the shortcut at the end of the fucking track. Okay, 27 seconds for first lap isn't bad. Okay, I think I see what I fucked up with on that one. And I know not to do that again. Maybe. Oh no, we'll see. That was a rainbow split by 0.4. You know what? I'll take a time save. Why not?
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Alright, come on. Yeah. Go on, Uka Uka.
When you get a TNT cradle,
Yeah, I don't care. I need to actually like look through some of the higher ranking players, like VODs at some point. I need to see what they do for their hub movement. Because I feel like I've been spending too much time looking at their actual like tracks and not enough time looking at how they navigate the hub worlds. Because that's where probably a lot of time save is going to come from for me. Okay, that was a good off-road. Alright, so I'm kind of locking in for this one. Ooh, I thought I was about to lose my fucking boost there for a second. I thought I was hitting a wall. It's alright though. Because I am a professional gammer. I am not professional in any sense of the word. Please do not take me seriously. And yet that was still somehow a faster lap time. I thought I made some really funky mistakes on that one. So to see that was a 41 instead of a 42 or more. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting a 43. I'm going to be so real. I thought I was getting hit by the fireballs there. I was not paying full attention. improvement by 3.2? You know what? I will happily take that. Where are we going? Sewer Speedway. Okay. This one, I should be able to time save compared to my PB. Because I remember there was one lap in my PB for this track where I did not make the shortcut. And I had to go the long way. Yeah, I noticed my PB is a 254 on this one. My best is a 245 when I hit the shortcut consistently. It's alright. Boost, boost, jump, get boost, hang time up there. Okay, 1 out of 3. All right, calling all bets now. Do I hit it on the next 2 laps or do I fuck it up? Get your predictions in now. I'm willing to bet. You know, I'm confident that even though this is the, as I was saying, the warm-up run, I think I can hit it. Two. Okay, I might have fucked up the lineup. I absolutely fucked up the lineup. Okay. Alright, so what I was just saying there about the confidence of hitting it all 3 times? Disregard. Clearly, I was smoking dick. Alright. I mean, that's still a time saver of my PB, though. Not a rainbow split, but I'm nearly 10 seconds ahead, which is wild to think about this early in the run. If I can keep up this level of consistency, I reckon even with this being a warm-up run, this might still sub 105. And I'm realizing now by saying that I've probably jinxed it. But oh well. Alright, Ripperoo, I need you to slow down and let me just infinitely boost ahead. That's a wall I hit, okay. So this might not PB just from that alone. Unless my... Well, I might not... This might not be my best segment, I should say. Okay. Took a bit of a wider berth on that one. And yet somehow that lap was slower. Only by like 50 milliseconds. Or 60, I just read that again. That is still wild. Not a rainbow split, but ahead of the PB still. By 0.2, which is not much, but thank you, Ripperoo. Very cool. Please give me my key. Thank you. Yes, Uka Uka, very cool. Please let me move on.
Congratulations on opening this.
And like the little lag spike from it trying to load the zone. I might have just killed my speed there. Alright, Tiger Temple. Yeah, that hub movement in particular, I need to figure out. Especially with playing Tiny Tiger, who's one of the characters with the worst, like, handling out of every other fucking character. Alright, give me my thing. That'll do. I can make shortcut with that. I have no idea if what I just did there was optimal movement at all. I just realized I don't have a power up for the fucking shortcut. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I have one for the next one at least. Fuck me, that was bad though. And I have no boost saved up, so I'm not gonna go super off-road. Oh, fuck me. Nearly 6 seconds lost on that one. I mean, a lot of that was probably the hub movement as well. I feel like my hub movement on my PB was smoother.
You win a trophy.
Still not good, though.
You can go faster through.
Yeah, go away. Now, I don't know if I figured out what optimal movement for Coco Park is yet. Especially not for lap 1 when I'm still not as boosty as I would be in future laps. But fuck me, I'm gonna try. Hey, Choice and welcome in. Thank you very much for the luck. I am going to need it. I am not warmed up, but I'm seeing this run through to the end, because I want to at least get one, like, full practice run in before I go proper try-hard mode. Okay, surely I can... Okay. So I think that was the movement. Had I been running for a short time? For this game, at least. Well, I used to speedrun this game a lot back in, like, 2017 to 2019, but it was in a different category. It was in any percent no major glitches. This category in particular, this is only my third run back in it, and also, like, my third run, like, actually speedrunning this game at all since 2019. So it's been a hot minute. That was a rainbow split, though. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That's time save.
Congratulations! You win a
I have clearly learned something since my last PB run, which was 11 days ago. Oh yeah, fun fact.
to get a trophy.
So, my PB for this game still isn't actually up on the speedrun.com leaderboards. My run is still pending approval. It has been stuck pending approval for like 11 days. So there is a chance I'm probably going to beat this PB before that one gets approved, and I'm going to have to update it. Do I like the game? Absolutely. This was one of my favorite childhood games of all time. And like just learning all the new like speed tech for it that the speedrunners do for it has been an amazing time, because there's a lot more going on behind the scenes of this game than I would have had any idea of like growing up. Takes a long time to verify the files. I think it's also just the fact that like this category doesn't get looked at often, because looking at the actual like Crash Team Racing leaderboards overall, I could see like as of like 2 days ago there was some 80% no major glitches like runs verified. So it might just be that no one's checked like the pending approvals for this category in particular. I might actually hit one of the guys up who moderates the game on speedrun.com and see if there's like a reason this one hasn't been checked. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy if I can get a new PB before my last one gets approved. Because then I can pull this VOD and make a YouTube video about how I got a new PB speed run before my last one got approved. Because, you know, that would... Like, sure, it's a PB and not like a world record or anything, but like... Come on, that as a video title is gonna fucking bang. Hello, enemy racers. I'm going to lap you now. That was close. Still a rainbow, though. I will happily take that.
Congratulations!
Okay, Dingo Canyon. This one can either go very well or very badly.
Around a tight turn.
I think I figured out the speed tech for Dingo Canyon.
Access this boss garage.
It's just a matter of if I can pull it off, because when I was practicing, my consistency wasn't quite 100%, but it was like mostly there. Honestly, it might just be a case of I might not do it lap 1, and I'll just do it for lap 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm holding off on that. I didn't trust myself taking that off-road. Oh, fuck. Okay. I lost all my speed. My drift went the other direction. But that's okay, because I can do speed tech now. Or I can hit the cactus. So recommend start with skips to polish lines and move on to the glitch shortcuts. Yeah, that's definitely my plan. Because while I do remember some of the old tricks I used to do for NMG, and I was actually practicing it yesterday, I definitely do need to get just like my regular lines down for the stuff that I don't do anything fancy for NMG for. Oh, man. Okay. Dingo Canyon is going to be time loss. And it's going to be a lot of it, because I don't think my PB Dingo Canyon was this bad. Aura was better than my PB? Fucking how? I fucked up the off-road so many times. Oh, you know what? I don't think I off-roaded at all for my PB. I think I was playing it safe until I figured out how the off-road actually worked.
Papu want in action to lay boom down big.
Wait, that one...
Papu is world's best driver.
Hmm.
Papu moves so fast.
So I've been playing since 2019? 2019 was the last time I ran this game. I was mostly running it between 2017 to 2019. So 2019 was my last full run in the NMG category, at least. My last run of this category was like 11 days ago. Okay. This is another track I know I need to practice on, because I need to figure out what the turning line for Tiny is going around that pyramid. Alright, as long as I can cut ahead of Tiny there, that's fine. Okay. I'm okay with that. Damn it, I hit the wall. Stopped playing at that time, but I quit and came back now and then because sometimes gets monotonous for me. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of picking up some other games to run as well. I need to find some games that are like easy-ish to get into but don't have like any like major or like super hard tricks. Like, honestly, I know it's a very competitive game to get into, but like, I might do Mario 64 at some point. Because 16 star looks fun and I already know, like, the actual, like, tricks required to finish a 16 star run. I just need to learn, like, routes and, like, how to optimize, like, what stars to get and whatnot. That was a... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that would have been a time loss because of that fuck-ass pyramid on the first lap. That's fair. Any games have I run besides CTR? The only other game I attempted a full run of on stream back in the day would have been about 2018, when I was actually taking a break from CTR for a bit. And I think it was just Crash 3. I don't think I finished the run though, because I didn't like study for it at all. I kind of just raw dogged into a Crash 3 80% with no knowledge or anything. I just went in with what I knew already. So I think next game I do decide to run, I'm actually going to like take a bit to study first before I like try a full run. The game is only played on emulator. Men defend lags a lot and verifies when accept dock stations. I can play without lag. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So I'm running emulator as well. I'm just on BizHawk though, because BizHawk was just what I already had. Because I do a lot of like randomizers and archipelagos, so I already had BizHawk, so I could do those. And since BizHawk is an acceptable emulator, instead of like trying to get another one, I just said fuck it and stuck with this. Ooh. The temptation was there to do the bridge jump, but I know I can't for skipless. So when I get back to NMG, I'll give it a go. I thought I hit jump too early then, but no, we're fine. I kind of wanted that boost pad, but that's fine. Ooh. There was a lot of time saved there for Blizzard Bluff, apparently. What the fuck? My last run was 7 months ago. You can get an idea of how it is when, first of all, no one runs Skipless emulator because the emulator itself is garbage. Yeah, fair. Oh, wait, shit. I was not paying attention. That is not where I go. Alright, well, there's gonna be time loss here. It's fine, watch the still PB. Alrighty. Yeah, don't worry, I figured that was an accident. Okay. Okay, that's gonna squash me. That's fine. I'll stop jumping for a second. And then... Aha! So... This was another track I practiced a lot. That minecart skip, I'm still trying to work on the consistency for being able to get it while keeping my speed and not getting squashed. My success rate is not very high so far, as you can see. Using a translator, I understand English, but writing is really hard for me. That is so valid. English is a made-up language anyway. No one fucking understands it, even the people that speak it as a first language. It's so rough. Okay. That was probably the roughest minecart entrance I've had, so... Ooh, okay. I'm glad I pulled that back before it ended badly. Okay, that I have no excuse for. I'm just bad. Including me missing that boost pad. That was also bad. And yet between the hub world movement and that was only 4 seconds of time loss. You know what? I'll take it. I'm still ahead by 11 seconds. That's all I need. Now, polar pass, I need to turn the fuck around. And it's down here. Alright. I think it's also kind of lazy coming over to start here. At the same time, I don't want to go for the house of copy pasting. That is so fair. I don't blame you in the slightest. Okay, I will say out of this game's entire OST, I think this track's song is my favorite. I don't know why, it's just something about it hits. Okay. Still got the boost. Okay. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. This is still going to be a time save over my PB. Because I remember my PB, I had a worse accident than that. Keep out to CTR because I'm going to be my time in the Skipless simulator competition. What's your PB for emulator, out of curiosity? Fuck, okay. Not good. Now this isn't going to be a time save. Oh boy. Currently at the top of the table. I thought your username was I was about to say particular. No, I thought your username was familiar. I was trying to remember where from. Okay, thanks for the memory refresher. You got like a... Oh, I've got the exact time. It's a 57 something, isn't it? Okay. Not quite as clean on the shocker as I was expecting. Alright. Let's try this again. Ah, fuck. Okay. I need to practice that one again. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. I was getting that jump in particular going off of that slope fine in practice yesterday. I think I just need to hit it at a different angle. 57.46. Fuck, that's insane. I've got 8 minutes to shave off. Might be a while till I get there. Alright, it's tiny arena time though. This track I'm bad at. I don't know if I'm gonna PB this. I have no idea if that movement was even good there, but I didn't hit a wall. I just don't know if I maintained my boost, which was the whole thing I was trying to do there. I need to get the input timing on the jump drifts better, because that's something I'm noticing I'm not quite getting smoothly. Fuck, there's a wall there. Gravity's all consuming. Despair. I don't want to despair though. I have another video game to play if I want to do that. Oh, dang it. I need to experiment with like different like cornering lines for Tiny. Because that's another thing as well. Back when I did used to run 80% NMGs back in the day, I was not a speed player, I was an acceleration player. I usually played Coco. And I know overall, the handling on Tiny and Dingo Dial is worse than Coco and Engines. So the turning circle of Tiny Tiger is one I'm still not quite used to. So honestly, I think it might just be an experimentation and a practice type of angle. There's a wall there. It ate my boost. I do see that message. Well, see two messages now. The U-turn, yeah. I feel like in this track, U-turns are more necessary than others. Because I know one track I was U-turning in a lot was Cortex Castle. But then I learned that that's a bad move because then it fucks up your boost for the USF spot. So now I'm trying to tighten up those turning circles, and god, that track is rough for it. Although in saying that, I'm starting to feel like This one might suck more than Cortex Castle. Might just be a moment if I'll need to watch some other runs and study. Get the routes down good. Because I think long term, I would like to sub 1 hour this category. And then probably after that, because I'll have the lines down a bit better, move on to NMG from there. That's still time safe. I'll take it. But it's really bad weather, so I slowed down a bit in several places. It's obstacles I can straight for 20 seconds, but I get bored competing against myself, so I have someone to come along and beat me. That is so fair. I do not blame you.
You've beaten all the other racers on these tracks. Well, now
Thank you, Komodo Joe. Very cool. Now I get to try and do the minecart track off-road in Dragon Mines again.
crushing you into brick dust. Let's race.
Thank you. Very cool. While that's going on, let me just check a thing. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's that one. I thought I went too far to the right there for a second. Alright. Alright, hold on. I'm locking in. That's fine. Getting squashed there is still faster than going around the long way. Alright, and need to remember not to bunny hop over that finish line there, because I don't want a DLC lap 4. I learned that lesson the hard way back when I was running NMGs back in 2018. I didn't know about DLC lap 4 at the time, and it just hit me randomly. Okay, didn't get squashed. Even though I went slow. That is A-okay. And I hit a wall and lost all my boost. Like a fool. Because that's what I am, a fool. Okay, I'm getting squashed here. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking the long way. That's 2 seconds lost there because I did that fall. Okay. That's unfortunate. But it's fine. This is the warm-up run. Anyways, right now I'm calm about running around. I was getting stressed out by the game even though I really liked it. Fair, fair.
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me you did. Here's a key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it will all be your fault.
Okay. Bitch. Ugh. Six seconds? No, not quite. I'm only 2 seconds ahead of the PB right now. Although Engine Labs might pull me further ahead because I actually know what to do for the USF here. Yeah, no, Tom, that's not a cumulative. By the end of Tiny Arena, I was 4 seconds ahead, and then with Komodo Joe, I was only 2 seconds ahead. So I actually lost 2 seconds there. So with the way the time save actually displays on the timer, that's not how much is like saved total. That's like how far ahead I am of the PB at that segment. Also, I think I jinxed myself talking about the USF before, because with everything that's just happened there, I think my USF might be fucked. Especially if I do that. What the fuck? That was certainly something. Hey, no worries, Choice, and hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate ya. Okay, there we go. That was better. Don't have anyone behind me to worry about. No one's gonna rocket me. I'm not getting squashed. Alright, USF time. Okay. Didn't quite last as long as I wanted it to, but I had it for a second, and that's the important bit. Just need to build up my reserves. Alright, got the USF there, that's fine. Okay, so I lost 4 seconds there. Hey, Joyce, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate ya. That was a good USF, though. I just need to get that nailed down for all 3 laps now. Right, Cortex Castle time. Whee! I love doing that movement. Just dropping off that ledge there feels so fun to do. Alright. Now, this is the track I feel like I can make improvement on. It's just a matter of if I can pull it off now. And if not this run, then I can at least try it again in the next one. Not if I do that, though. Holy shit. You know, I'm just gonna send that. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to have the boost for the USF now. Now, I don't even know if me using the mask will actually do any good for the USF, so I might just hold on to it for now. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, at this point, might as well just send it. And I lost all my boost doing that. That's unfortunate. No. Did I clip that wall there? Is that why I lost all that boost there for a sec? Okay, that wall I know I definitely hit. So my boosties are gone again. Yeah, I took that corner too wide. .6 time loss, and I would have just been falling at the start of the race. And fucked that. That's fine. That's fine. Hot Air Skyway. I fucking hate this track in Skipless. Be prepared for me to hate. Got something funny to show me? If it's just something you can send me, just send it in a DM and I'll check it between runs. Because I'll take like a 3 to 5 minute break after this run and before the next one. Why was that locked onto me for a second there? I'm gonna keep this TNT in case they do try shooting me. I don't trust them. Like that. I missed the boost. I should have held that U-turn for longer. That's fine. I think this is already an improvement over my last Hot Air Skyway, at least so far. Okay. There we go, that was better. One minute, 8 milliseconds. 1 minute exactly is kinda nutty. I think. I don't actually know what good lap times are for these tracks. .4 seconds of time save compared to the PB. What the fuck? And also a Rainbow Split. That was my best hot air so far. That's kind of nutty. Alright. Oxide Station. Another track I hate to do skipless. God, I missed my NMG route for this track. Alright. I don't know what that was, don't ask. Rolling ball. Now this track, as far as I'm aware, also has a USF. The only problem is I blow chunks at getting that USF to last a decent amount of time. I was about to say, game, you better correct yourself there. Game getting confused. So 106.34, okay. Okay, I got the USF. Without even thinking about it. Fucking how? Am I Jesus? Guys, I think I might be Jesus. Oh, whoops. Okay, there goes all my boost. I held adrift for too long. Whoopsie. Okay, well, I've already fucked up the USF. That's fine, though. Ooh, behind by the PB by 0.2 seconds. Okay. You know what? That's not too bad. Now, I know my pinstripe was fucked. Because I know at one point he juggled me with stupid power-ups and falling off of shit for a while. Which is another reason why I hate this fucking hot-air Skyway skipless. Alright, well. Damage just funny, but boy or bow is the healing great. Alright, I've got 2 more segments to go. I'll check it out after this run. I'm not even risking it. I wasn't that far into the track. I'm just gonna send it again. Like, what even was my thought process there? Why did I go off the track? I hate how smoothly he's able to... Oh my god. Well, it's happening again. He's juggling me with power-ups and falling off of the track.
Say good night.
bitch. Alright, this pinstripe's gonna be a time loss. I can feel it. No, Pinstripe, I'm not yours. I'm Tiny Tiger. Alright.
You're mine.
How far behind me actually is Old Mate?
Have some of this.
I think between the restart I had to do and then Pinstripe juggling me, this is definitely going to be a time loss. And I think just from that alone, I think this run might not PB. But it's okay because, as I said multiple times, this was the warm-up run. And I made a lot of stupid mistakes this whole thing, so, you know, there's definite room for improvement across the board.
Yeah, right.
Like, for my sum of best segments is like a whole minute faster than my PB. So I just need to lock in and just be a god. And then we're gaming.
You're mine.
I definitely took that 10 a bit wide there. That was only off my PB by 1.4. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So this might not sub 105. But as long as Oxide doesn't fuck me, this can probably still at least PB.
Fair and square. I doubt you'll be as lucky with Oxide. Here's a key for your troubles. Oh, brother.
Wow.
Well, the little terror vermin has finally collected all the trophies to become world champion. What took
I'm just vibing to the music, don't mind me.
Now we prove who the fastest driver really is.
Alright. So Nitrous Oxide. Another motherfucker who I hate in the skipless route. I mean, I hate him in general because this motherfucker goes a whole second before the thing says go. Come on, USF, surely. Aw, dang it. I didn't have enough boost for it to last, but I'm ahead of him. That's the important bit. I don't know how far ahead of him I am, but I'm intending to keep this lead for as long as I can. Okay, I hit a wall. There's no USF. That's fine. My brain nearly autopiloted to my NMG route there for a second and took that shortcut. God. I'm really feeling like an NMG run, huh? Alright, I'll tell you what the plan's gonna be. After this run, I'll take my break that I've been talking about. We'll do another skipless. After that skipless, we'll take another break. And then I might just raw dog an NMG. And see how far my muscle memory gets me. Even though there's a whole, like, maybe 3 or 4 tracks that I actually, like, do anything different on. Because I don't know any of the, like, supercuts for... Papu's Pyramid and a few others. Sorry, my brain just went full blank there for a second. Oh, he's very far behind me. I still saw him driving down there. Why is Oxide easier than Pinstripe, bro? Make that make sense. You know what? I might have hit that a second early, but that would have A, PB'd regardless, and also B, that would have still been a sub 104. So, I did hit that slightly early. If this does end up being the run I submit tonight, I'll say it's a 104.56 instead, because I hit that like half a second early. That's still fucking insane though. Holy shit. Alright, well, you know what that means? It means it's more fucking break time. So, goodbye game audio, and come back music. Hell yeah. Rightio. I'm gonna go ahead and take that break. Gonna be going for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna run some ads on the Twitch side while I'm going to keep pre-rolls disabled, because we all hate pre-rolls, and I'd rather keep them off. Use this time to get up yourself if you need to. Go ahead and stretch. Go to the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. And I'll catch you guys back here in about 3 to 5 minutes for another 80% skipless run. Alrighty, the ads are about to end, and I'm coming back. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Bellum Garden Fame. You've been good to me. Alright. We're back to speedrunning. So. The plan now is we load a save state, reset my splits, and we run again. Now, we hit the sub 105. I'm gonna be so real, I low-key wasn't expecting to hit it on that first run. My new goal now, I would like to go for a sub 104. I don't think I'm gonna get a sub 104 this run. I think this run will still PB, but it won't be a 104. I'm gonna see how we go trying to run for maybe, say, a sub 104.30. That's my current goal now. So, with that all said and done, let's fucking hit it. Loading goes away. Loading. All right.
Welcome to the adventure.
Alrighty. I don't know how much time save I have for Crash Cove, but I know in that last one I did, my movement in Crash Cove was Not great. So let's see if I can do better. Okay, well, I haven't gotten a single power-up box yet, but my movement already feels cleaner. And I recognize that by saying that, I've probably set myself up for failure. I love when the leaderboards on the left just get like so confused because of how fast shit goes. I leapt over that boost pad. Not ideal. That may have just lost me some of the speed I needed to get through this lap real fast. It sure was. 158. Not an ideal start, but
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
fuck it.
The more Wumpa fruit you
You guys don't know how the fucking Wumpa fruit works. You piece of wood. Alright. Ruse tubes. God, my sum of best right now is a 103.57. That's kind of fucking crazy. This is the second split. I don't know why I'm so locked in. I thought I fucked up that turn for a second there. Okay. I'm only behind the PB by a second. That's fine. There is still a lot of time saved to be made up across the entire run, so that is not an issue.
when you get a TNT.
Go away, wood. I thought for a second my drift was wide enough that I was going to go around that portal for a second. Okay, that was a really good starting lap off-road. I don't think my bunny hop technique on the off-roads is quite up to snuff. I feel like there's something I'm doing wrong, and other people I've seen do this run just go faster in the off-road than I do. I don't know, maybe there's something I'm missing with the bunny hop. Might need to read through that guide that explains the speedrun techniques for this game again and actually, like, properly pay attention to it. Because there were definitely a few parts I only skimmed over briefly. I'm gonna be so real, I'm surprised I didn't hit the wall. I'm surprised I didn't hit the fireball. That was still time loss? What am I doing differently?
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Fuck it. Questions for later. AKA not tonight.
You can get a hang time trophy.
Alright, Sewer Speedway. I know there's time save here because I fucked up the shortcut one lap. Because my lineup was not great. Okay, let's see. That, hop, jump, 1. Fucking how? I had the same lineup. This game's smoking dick. Ain't no fucking way. That was not the lineup. This is gonna be another fucking time loss split. I don't know what was so different about that compared to that last one, but I don't know, maybe I hit jump too early or something. I know why I have that habit sometimes. Okay, I was only off the PB by 0.2, so that's not bad. Not my worst. Hi, Ripperoo. How you doing? All right. My PB was only off by my best segment by 5 fucking milliseconds. It's alright. Don't know why I was going that way. Still a time save over the first lap. Which I think unironically might make this section a time save overall. That was a rainbow. Somehow. I'll take it. Thank you for the key, Mr. Insano. What I do believe he's laughing himself mad. He was mad before we started laughing. I think. I'm actually not too familiar with the Ripperoo lore for Crash Bandicoot. I don't know what his backstory is. All I know is he's just kind of there for Game 1 and Game 2. Doesn't show up for Game 3, and then suddenly he's back for the kart racer. Why not both? You know what? That's a fair point. Alright, Tiger Temple. Hopefully without me forgetting... Hopefully with me not forgetting about the shortcut this time. Let's find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Fuck. Okay, you know what? That's fine though. Because I got a fucking triple power up and I don't need anything else ever. Oh, fuck. Okay. I went too ham on the... Was that even English that I spoke? I went too ham on the off-road. I thought I could do a thing there, but I don't know what the actual movement for it is, so it failed miserably. So this might not be a rainbow split, but this is still going to be ahead of the PB. So, you know what? I do not care. You know what's the last lap? I'm going to leave a surprise for whoever comes through. Oh, what? How did I lose 4.3 seconds compared to the PB? I missed the shortcut on one of the laps. Did me fucking up the off-road really affect it that hard? That's fucking crazy.
You can go faster through.
I know I can go faster. That's the whole point of me speedrunning this game, Uka Uka. I need to go faster. Game to save my inputs, I guess. I don't know, I was trying to drift and the game just said, no, you're just gonna hop in a straight line instead. Yeah, 2 seconds of time lost. That sounds about right. Okay. I am losing a lot of time compared to the PB, but that's fine, because I can make that back when I get to...
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Actually, which track was my worst? I know Polar Pass I can definitely make some improvement on, both from the hub world movement and actually getting, like, through the track. Papyrus Pyramid, I think... Yeah, Papyrus Pyramid was my best on the PB. Same with Dingo Canyon, because I actually did the off-roads. After lap 1, at least. Fuck it. Well, if I wasn't maintaining my speed through the pyramid, I might as well U-turn to get that boost.
Too bad.
Nyum. Man, I remember the old cursed days of me doing that shortcut without doing the U-turn there. I was having to power slide, drift, boost, jump to get over it. The dark ages of me not knowing how to fucking play this game proper. Okay. Big leap. That's fine. Okay. Funnily enough, I think that might have been my smoothest going up the pyramid movement. Rainbow. You know what? That's time save.
Congratulations! You win a
It's pretty fucking good.
To get around a tight turn,
Yeah.
to access this boss garage,
Okay, hopefully that's the last time I ever need to talk to wood. Alright. Bingo Banyan time. Possible time save, 5 seconds here. Unless I'm really fucking bad. I missed that boost pad. That's unfortunate. That is fine though. This already feels way better than that last Bingo Canyon did. Alright, I had to take that wide turn there, and I hit a wall, lost all my boost. That is a Rainbow Dingo Canyon though, and we are ahead of the PB again. Now that's the good shit we like to see. Actually, I should be pointing up because camera. Yeah, that's the good shit.
Papu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Papu want in action to lay boom down big and prove Papu is world's best driver. Papu moves so fast, you munch drags.
Thank you, Papu Papu. Very cool. I'm going to eat you now. Okay, we're off to a bad start. My drift started going the other fucking direction. And I missed the boost pad. This is just the run of fucking dogshit inconvenience, huh? Between the fucking shitty start on Coco Park and now this as well. Okay. Nyom. I was really hoping to hit that Wompa crate there, but that's fine. That's time save compared to the PB. So we're 2.3 seconds ahead now. I am okay with this.
Papu not himself today. Maybe Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for these.
Phone, why are you going off? What was cutscenes happening? Okay, it's nothing important.
Him not as big, but him much more lumpy.
Alright. Turn around. Put the keys in. I wish this could be skipped. I'm realizing I might have been a second late to start driving now. Didn't know if I had input or not. Questions for later. I'll find out if this Blizzard bluff is a time loss or not. So how far ahead are we? 2.3 seconds. Alright, so... Okay, not the cleanest off-rip shortcut there. Okay, this is going to be time lost because of that alone. I hit jump way too fucking early. Man, I had that down so fucking clean in the PB too. It's fine, no, we're ahead again. Oh, that might have just fucked me. That just fucked me. Hey, you know what? This might not be a PB after all.
One for the road.
Like, I had high hopes. But I don't think it's happening now. Damn, only a 1 out of 3 on laps for that fucking shortcut is rough and miserable. Ugh. 20 fucking seconds, bro. From that one segment.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
All right. I need to lock in. Squish is fine. Don't get stuck on the thing. Someone's trying to shoot rockets at me, and I don't appreciate him trying to do so. That was definitely not quite. That's fine. Still ahead of the PB by 1 second. Well, not the PB, but the previous lap by 1 second. And you know what? Me not getting squished there because of my timing getting to those minecarts. That's a rainbow. And I pulled back 15 seconds. You know what? A PB might be possible after all. Turn around. Pole pass. Possible time save here is 12.69 seconds. 69. All right, so. Free. Two, free. 1, 2. Okay, it wasn't clean. Let's get it across the top of the thing. That's fine though. Alright, fuck it. I'm doing safe strats. I'm not trying for the big cut there. I don't trust myself going for big cut. Two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, drift. 1, 2, 3. 1. Fuck. Took that corner too tight. Hitting the wall there, not optimal. I mean, it's fine. This is still ahead of the PB by a decent margin, but... God fucking damn. With a possible time save of 12 seconds. And haven't made any of the mistakes that plagued the PB. And I thought by saying that I was going to jinx myself, but nope, we're good, we're golden. Maybe I could afford a big cut as a treat. No, that didn't feel right. Fucking 19 seconds of time save and a rainbow split. That's... Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. And then Tiny Arena, I go. What? Straight ahead. Pardon me if that picked up on the mic. Alright. Possible time save here is a second and 20 milliseconds. 1.2 seconds. I'm gonna see how I go ripping more U-turns instead of just raw dogging it into walls like I was on that last one. Like if I ever feel like I'm gonna hit a wall, I'm just gonna... like that one. That turn in particular, I do not feel confident trying to hit without hitting the wall. Like, there's probably a good turning circle for it, I just don't know it. That drift felt weird, I didn't trust it. Yeah, even with that jump drift there, that did not feel good. Ooh, hold on. I might have just nailed the timing on the jump drift. Not that one. I still don't know if that one's possible to do on Tiny without hitting the bricks or hitting the wall. And that was just me missing the boost pad like Neanderthal. Wait, can I say that? I don't actually know the meaning of that word and if it's like a no-no word for Twitch or not. Questions for later. I mean, still time save on the PB. I'll take it. Alright, it's Komodo Joe Mama time. I should make that the split name. Someone remind me to do that after this run is done.
Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared driver on the circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into brick dust. Let's race.
Thank you, Komodo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Very cool. Damn it, that's another fucking name that would be good for the split. Komodo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Komodo Joe Mama's shorter though, and would fit the split easier. Squish. That's fine. Jump off there. He is right there. He caught up very quickly. I don't remember him being able to catch up that quick. If I take that shortcut there. Have I somehow triggered the cursed AI rubber banding for this game? Didn't get squashed. Ooh, hold on. This is shaping up to be greatness. You bet your pass you did? No, don't bet my passes. I need those. Actually, speaking of passes, fun fact, Tom. My best passes for 9 and 10 now are on Dancer. From last night. On runs for both fights where I fucked up my rotation hardcore. How does that make me feel? Monkey. Because I fucked up my rotation hardcore, and yet I somehow got a purple on 9 and a medium blue on 10 for a class that I'm like not great at and expected to do worse than Machinist on. So,
you're not so slow.
Yeah.
After all, surprised me you did.
Although at this point I'm probably going to stick with Dancer just because the movement and extra mitt are really handy for 11 right now. So I might just practice Dancer a bit more and I'll see if I can top those passes again next week. Thank you, Komodo Joe Mama. Can I go now? Thank you. Go, motherfucker. Engine labs time. Can I get the USF better this time? There's 4 seconds of possible time save. I wonder if I can get that lower if I hit the USF perfectly. Alright, I hit it perfectly going into the tunnel. That's a good sign. As long as I don't eat a missile or get squashed. like I did in the PB. It'd be cool if I could stick to a drift and actually get a boost out of it. Okay, so my USF didn't last as long as I wanted or needed. That was still fast though. That's the kind of shit I need. Want to give something funny? Hit me with it. I'll see if I can read it while I'm locking in. I thought that hit me for a second. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, that USF was better than the first lap one. I think. Alright, I see that message. I'll read that after this lap is done. Fuck! Alright. Alright, well... I'm still ahead of the PB. 50 Barry on tank, beat up by reaching arena spot on machinist, beat that as Reaper, reaching insane there too. Yo, that's Pog. Okay, so it wasn't my greatest engine labs. Yeah, Cortex Castle... I don't know... I just need to try and hit the... I also fell off once in the PB, I remember that. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well... The USF's in shambles, I might as well just fucking... go fast. I don't know why I thought that spider would be gone in time for me to go under it. You know what, hitting the spider is less time lost than falling off the track, so you know what, this might actually still be a time save compared to the PB. Where the fuck is all my fucking time gone? This is gonna be a shitty USF, isn't it? Yep, okay. Surprised how many people running this game. I mean, I don't know how many people run it nowadays. I haven't actually checked the category in a while. But like, I'm still seeing times get updated on speedrun.com for this game. So there's still people playing, like, consistently enough to get times updated and submitted. But also welcome in, Nessie. How you doing? Okay, that was bad movement. That's fine. Hello from Scotland? Hell yeah. Hello from good old Australia. I don't know if there's anything good about it, but... Ooh, nope. That was a bad lineup. I didn't want to test that. That's fine, I'm playing it safe. Still time safe compared to the PB. You know what? I will take it. Hot air skyway. Ugh. Alright. Well, you know what? 23 seconds ahead of the PB is not bad, considering how far behind the PB I was for a bit. Is this on console? No, this is emulator through BizHawk. While I do still have my PS1 console, I don't have any way to stream it currently. I need to get a retro upscaler so I can actually plug it into my capture card, and then I might see if I can run this on PS1. Because I know emulator's the slowest way to run this just because of the fucking load times. So I want to try and be rid of that as soon as I can. I rolled the thing backwards, was that not? Okay. Well, just because of that, this is not going to be a time save. This is going to be time lost for this segment. Gonna use Duck Station, which apparently isn't allowed. Yeah, there's a pretty small list of emulators that are allowed. I'm only using BizHawk because I already had BizHawk downloaded, because I do like a bunch of like randomizers and archipelagos that usually use BizHawk. So I figured instead of just like getting another emulator to set up for this, I might as well use the one I already have. I know Mednafen's a popular one a lot of people like to use. Never used it personally myself, so I can't vouch for it, but it's the one I see a lot of people talk about over in the forums for CTR on speedrun.com. Yeah, those are the two allowed on speedrun. Was it just Mednafen and BizHawk? I could have sworn there was one more, but I don't remember the name of it. Unless I'm fucking tripping and smoking dick and remembering incorrectly. Ooh, lag. We love funny lag moment. Ah, yeah, right, it's the Mac one. Okay. Eh, 4 seconds of time loss. That's not too bad for getting hit by a single power-up. Oxide Station, there's not much time save for. I just gotta be consistent and see if I can get that USF. Pinstripe I know there's gonna be time save for, because not only did I restart that race once, also got juggled by him and fell off during the actual run where I beat him. I think that hop movement might have been kind of dog shit as well. Whoops. Oh well. Do I have times on Star. I want speedrun. So I'm not on the leaderboards yet. My last PB before tonight, the 105.11, is still pending, and I submitted that 11 days ago. And the funny thing is, since I have now beaten that run tonight, I'm gonna have to replace that run before it even gets approved. And if this one PBs, I'll be submitting this one instead. Because my PB now is the 104.55. Times about shortcuts are comparable with my times with shortcuts. I mean, I've also been playing this game for a fair fucking while. Like, not even just in speedrunning, just playing in general. Like, I used to play this a lot as a kid growing up. And even then, when I was first speedrunning this in the old, like, no major glitches, any % category, I was doing that for a solid, like, 2 years. And while my movement at the moment may not be super optimal, a lot of what I'm doing is just boiling down to muscle memory from back then. I do kind of miss no major glitches though, because I miss doing the shortcut of skipping half of this track. And same with Hot Air Skyway TBH, because Hot Air Skyway skipless is kind of dog ass. And I do not enjoy it. What is it? For adapter for it? Oh, the multi-tap? Yeah. Yeah, like another thing with this game as well is I used to actually compete in tournaments for this game. Because like I'm down in like in Australia, but I'm in Tasmania, which is like one of the smallest bits of Australia, not including Canberra. We used to have a local convention down here like once a year, and they used to have like a whole like dedicated room for like running like game tourneys in. And one of the games that was consistently there for every year I was going was Crash Team Racing. And I didn't win all of them, but the majority of the ones I entered, I did win. I enjoy this game a healthy amount, I swear. Like, on one hand, I wouldn't mind doing tournaments for this game again, but also on the other hand, that local convention went to shit after a while, and I probably won't attend if I end up restarting, because I know they kind of went under for a bit. Because of some internal organizational shit. I do see that message there. I will read that in a second. I'm just going to lock in to get this lap all done. Eh, 0.5 behind. Not bad. I used to have a land center here. Growing up, they stopped giving prizes when a small group of nerds went and won everything. Oh, rip. That's unfortunate.
What, you call that racing? Forget about it.
Hi, Pinstripe. Can you please not joggle me with your power-ups and bounce me off the stage again?
Me first. I'm the speed champion.
Yeah, we practice every game they announced. Big fair, big fair. I wouldn't mind doing, like, online tournaments for more games again. It's just a lot of the games that do have online functionality and have tournaments, like, regularly run for them. They're, like, games and genres I'm not super familiar with. Like, fighting games is a thing I would like to get more practice in and improve at. But the amount of time I would need to invest is a decent bit. And I don't know if I have the time to focus on that with me also trying to do the content creation and streaming shit. Because, like, I'm trying to do, like, YouTube videos and clips and shit on the side. So between all the editing I'll need to do for these, I don't know if I'll actually have the time to learn games to be good enough for tourneys.
Watch your back.
Bitch.
Say good night.
Okay, well, I didn't fall off the track at least. He did hit me with a power-up though, and that's a bitch move. That's 2 power-ups. Okay. Now I am upsetty spaghetti. And dealing with Pinstripe is like one of the main reasons why I want to do NMG again. Because once you do the skip where you go past half the track and get like so far ahead of him, you don't have to deal with this shit. He's hit me 4 times now, the fucking prick. That one was on me. I made a fucking bad move there.
Yeah, right. Have some of this.
I have another word I'd love to use to describe Pinstripe right now, but apparently according to Twitch, that's a no-no word. It's also a no-no word for YouTube, and I don't want to get my video, like, fucked if this ends up PBing.
Watch your back.
You can probably imagine what that word is, though, given that I am Australian.
Say good.
But just to give a hint, it's the funny one that starts with C. Is that a lot here too? Yeah. So I've heard from friends I have over in like that, well, not Scotland specifically, but that region. The Scottish and Aussie have similar humor. I mean, it makes sense when you consider like a lot of like the first, I guess, colonizers that came to Australia were a lot of like people from specifically Ireland and Scotland. Which also explains why I have part Irish and part Scottish blood in me. Both from different ends of my family, too.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm far enough ahead of Pinstripe now that the balls are not an issue.
Yeah, right.
I hate this guy, though, bro. I mean, at least it didn't fall off the track, but the fact I still got hit 5 times by his fucking balls. I mean, that's still ahead of the PB, though. Now it's just Oxide time. Yeah.
So, you's beat me fair and square. I doubt you'll be.
Is the display for the jumps useful all over the map? I don't use it for the jumps. I use it for the speedometer. Just because I've seen a lot of other, like, runners do the same thing. Having the speedometer there is a good way to check to see if you're... if you're, like, your Sacred Fire, your SFs are still active, and your USFs and whatnot. Like, until today, I've mostly kept the map up myself, but I am finding the speedometer has been kind of helpful to make sure I've still got SFs going into, like, my USF spots. Bro's fucking spitting out TNTs. Okay. This is bad movement, but I'll take bad movement over getting cucked. Look, all I gotta do is wait for a good moment. Oh, my muscle memory nearly kicked in. I nearly did my NMG route and made that huge fucking shortcut there. Game, you are confused. Okay, there we go. Those bottles were floating in the air. Okay, now that I'm ahead of him though, this should not be an issue. I don't think this will be a time saver of the PB, but like, I'm ahead enough of the PB where it won't matter, but this will still PB. I'm not playing because of this game. Oh, because of the time trial relics. I think I did the same actually. I don't know if it was from this game specifically though, or from Crash 3. It was one of those two. I think Crash Free I might have gone for time trials in first, because at least at the time I wasn't as invested in kart races as I am nowadays. Your two best Crash games. Do you speedrun Crash Free as well? Because Crash Free is one I'm considering getting into, at least to try learning the any percent of. Only speedrun this, but not really. Okay, that's fair. Just getting to best now. I'm too old to compete against games I used to. That's fair, yeah. Funny lag spike. That's fine. Okay. There was a USF there for a second, but not long, because I kind of fucked the jump a little bit, but that's a-okay. Went back and tried a bunch of PS1 games. Most of them feel shit these days. Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, there's still a few I will play every now and then. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a PS1 game I will still regularly go back to. And part of that is because I do run randomizers for it, but even still, like, I would play the vanilla version of that game, like, a lot. Alright. 104.33. New PB. Not quite the sub 104.30, but I will happily take a 104.33. God damn. This is one of the few games that haven't really been done better since. That's fair, yeah. Like, I will say Nitro Fueled, pretty good remake, but I've played and ran this so often that trying to play Nitro Fueled feels just different enough that it feels off to me. I think I just need to spend a bit more time with Nitro Fueled, honestly. But honestly, I think at this point that game's old enough where the online multiplayer is probably dead as hell. I liked it, but the load times? The load times I didn't think were too bad, although I was playing on a PS4 Pro. So I don't know if that helped at all. I know the load times on the Switch version were really bad. But then again, that's just the Switch. Switch 1, at least, I think, had a lot of those issues. Switch 2... I mean, I need to play my Switch 2 more often, but I feel like Switch 2 isn't too bad with it nowadays. Rightio. I just kind of blanked out for a second there. 104.33. I'm just gonna do this now, just to mark that I have the thing set as it should be. Let's update that. Let's save that. So my PB is a 104.33. My sum of best segments is a 103.36. So the sub 104 is possible. I just need to really lock in and not make any mistakes. And if I optimize my lines further, I can definitely get that down further as well. Okay, well, with that, I was considering raw dogging an NMG run to close the night off, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with all my progress on this. I might save the NMGs for another time, and I might just end stream there. So, thanks for stopping by tonight, y'all. Bear with me for just a second while I go ahead and find someone to go raid out into. Who is live tonight that I'm following, if anyone? You know what? I haven't stopped by this person's stream in a while. They're another Aussie streamer. We're gonna go raid Liv, or raids Liv in a box. She's currently playing some Dead by Daylight with a few friends. She's another cool Aussie creator. I reckon we'll just pop in, show some love. I don't have any kind of raid message. That's something I still need to figure out at some point. So we're just gonna pop in, say hi, have a good time. Thanks for stopping in though. My next stream will be this coming Saturday. I'm gonna be starting up Xenoblade Chronicles, which is a game I've had for a while but barely touched. I've played for a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, barely touched 1 though. So this is going to be a mostly blind playthrough, and I feel like we're going to have a pretty decent time with it. But anyways, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch us all next time.